and devised a simple method of separating water into two streams, one alkaline and one acidic, a process called ionization. Tap water can be literally transformed into living, energized water. It's called alkaline ionized water. Alkaline ionized water is loaded with negatively charged hydroxyl ions, which act as powerful and pervasive antioxidants in the body, actively seeking out positively charged free radicals that wreak havoc on our cells.
When we take antioxidants, we're helping to neutralize the acids that are produced through metabolism.
If you really need the antioxidant protection, nothing is more powerful than this water.
Alkaline ionized water is actually restructured during electrolysis, which significantly improves hydration because the water becomes easier for the body to absorb and utilize. Water from tap or bottled sources is normally clustered in groupings containing 11 to 16 water molecules. But alkaline ionized water is reformed during ionization, and the water molecules reduce to only about 5 to 8 molecules per cluster. This allows the water to penetrate the cells easier and helps battle or prevent many of the problems associated with chronic dehydration, such as low energy, digestion disorders, constipation, and obesity.
Microclustering splits the size of the water clusters in half so that they are much more deeply penetrating in the body. They're able to actually enter the cell and cleanse the cell from within.
Because rather than have a big ball trying to go into a cell, we have tiny little balls of H2O that can then permeate the membranes, hydrating that cell, which is so very, very important.
Alkaline ionized water is also oxygen saturated. As water is ionized, the percentage of oxygen to hydrogen increases significantly, giving you a rich source of extra oxygen in a highly absorbable form, which can be almost double the amount of tap or bottled water.
Drinking alkaline and ionized water provides extra oxygenation indirectly, because when we're in an alkaline state, the body cells, particularly the blood cells, the erythrocytes, then flow to every part of the body. We're hydrated, and of course, the cells move through a river, and that river is an alkaline river.
Perhaps most importantly, alkaline ionized water helps give your body back its own ability to function at its highest level and maintain a proper pH balance by providing a rich source of alkaline minerals like calcium, magnesium, and potassium that the body can easily use.
pH means potential hydrogen, and it's a way of quantifying the amount of acidity in your body. It goes from 1 to 14. 7 is neutral. The blood in your body and your tissue should be just barely alkaline at 7.4.
The body will do everything it can to maintain that alkalinity by pulling electrons from the water we drink or the food we eat to maintain the delicate pH balance of the most important fluid of the body, and that's the blood.
The body has to work very hard to maintain its pH level because we are constantly producing acid waste. Nutrients from our food are delivered to our cells, which they burn with oxygen to provide energy for us to live. Leading byproducts are waste, which are most often acidic. Our bloodstream would normally just pick up these wastes and filter them through the liver, kidney, colon, or skin for elimination. But our high-stress lifestyles, lack of rest, type of foods we eat, toxins or pollutants we're exposed to, and a myriad of other factors impact our body's ability to dispose of acidic waste quick enough. So the body plays a clever trick, converting acidic waste to solid waste, then storing the solid waste in less critical areas, like arteries, capillary blood vessels, or fat tissues.
You see, most people don't understand the obesity equation. But obesity is the body in a perfect way protecting itself against overacidity.
Some scientists suspect that it's the accumulation of acidic waste that triggers aging and disease.
My foundational theory is that there's only one sickness and one dis-ease, and that's the overacidification of the blood, then tissues. What causes this? Lifestyle and dietary choices. So all dis-ease is a consequence of choice. What we're eating, what we're drinking, and what we're thinking.
I have several patients who have been drinking this alkaline ionized water. They have noticed that one fellow got rid of his gout. Another woman got rid of her arthritis. Several have reported that constipation is completely gone. Bloating is completely gone in several of my patients. People have more energy. They're just reporting benefits that are all across the spectrum.
Alkaline ionized water is recognized in both Korea and Japan via such therapeutic value that it has been used extensively in hospitals and clinics in both countries for more than a decade to help heal and reverse the progress of diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, psoriasis, arthritis, cancer, and many other debilitating illnesses.
We've seen some amazing things, not only in our own clinics, but we've seen amazing things take place in Japan and Korea that substantiates on a clinical basis the efficacy of drinking alkaline water and using the acidic water on the skin.
Everyone can start hydrating their body better. Get more age-fighting antioxidants and oxygen. Flush disease-causing acidic waste and get their pH and health back on track.
If someone was to ask me, what is the one thing that I can do to have better health? And the answer would be very simple. Start drinking alkalized and ionized water. Even if you're eating acidic foods, the most important thing is to start putting in the electron-rich alkaline fluid so you can neutralize those acids from the foods that you are eating and help to maintain that alkaline design.
When I have any patients who have an illness of any type, I always suggest that no matter what else they're doing, they always add alkaline ionized water to it.
In the meantime, you've heard of alkaline batteries, but what about alkaline water? Could that be the secret behind this life-changing slimming for one woman? Look at that. A doctor with a very different take on nutrition that seems to be working. Ahead on CNN Live Sunday. In our Fountain of Youth segment today, balancing your body chemistry to lose weight. A top research scientist says most of us take better care of our swimming pools than our bodies. And in his book, The pH Miracle for Weight Loss, he has a different take on nutrition. Author and Dr. Robert Young is joining me now from New York, and we've got lots of before and after pictures to show the folks out there. But Dr. Young, first explain this whole pH balancing thing and what it has to do with losing weight.
Well, the pH miracle and balancing your fluids of the body is of utmost importance because there's some confusion here. It's not that we're overweight, it's that we're over acid. Because our bodies constantly need energy and there's a waste product in energy production, which are acids. If our body doesn't eliminate acids through urination, defecation, perspiration, or respiration, that acid gets parked on our hips, our thighs, our buttocks, our waistline, our breast, or in our brain, and this is what makes us fat. So obesity or overweight's not a fat problem, it's an over-acid problem.
Okay, so balancing the internal pH of your body, how do you do that? It has to do with diet and what we eat?
Well, you do it with what you eat, what you drink, even your thoughts can make you over-acidic. And so it's really important to focus on more alkalizing foods like spinach and parsley or celery.
I have to explain the side panel on the screen. We're listing a bunch of acidic foods. These are the foods you're saying that we should avoid: beef, chicken, dairy products. I mean, those are really the foundation of most people's diets.
Well, the foundation of most people's diet, the standard American diet, is over-acid. And when we're over-acid, this is what makes us sick, tired, and overweight. So animal proteins and dairy products, even the wrong kind of water, acidic water, if we're drinking carbonated water, these are acids that build up in the system, and if not eliminated, they build up in our fatty tissues, in our connective tissues, and it's acid that makes us fat.
So you're saying that we should be more green. We should eat more greens, like you're listing leafy greens and cucumbers, olive oils.
Exactly. We need to move more to an alkalizing diet, more green foods and drinks, and also good healthy fats. Good healthy fats like from fish, sea bass, trout, salmon, even mackerel or tuna, as well as seed oils like flaxseed or hemp seed, olive oil. These fats can actually neutralize acidity and help us to become more healthy and more energetic and help us to maintain our ideal healthy weight.
All right. So what do you eat for breakfast? I mean, you can't have cheese, you can't have eggs, can't have dairy.
Well, this is where my wife comes in. I mean, she has created some incredible recipes. Shelley, the co-author of The pH Miracle for Weight Loss, has provided over 100 recipes in the pH Miracle book on how to alkalize. And one of the most important meals that needs to change is breakfast. And I know this may sound strange, but eating a salad or having a vegetable soup for breakfast, or even some steamed veggies, broccoli or some spinach, even in the morning we make a green shake.
A green shake.
A green shake with cucumbers and avocados. Rather than going to protein, we go to alkalizing foods.
Tell the kids, it may not go over. Kick cereal looks pretty good sometimes at 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's show some of the results, okay? I mean, taking a look at some of these pictures, it's hard to believe that these people lost so much weight by simply making those, well, they're pretty basic choices there.
When you move to a more alkaline diet, you can lose up to a pound a day. And
it's not about calories?
It's not about calories. It's not about protein. It's not about fat. It's not about carbohydrate. It's whether or not the food is alkalizing to the fluids of the body or acidifying to the fluids of the body, because our body is only as healthy as the water it's bathed in. And the pH of our fluids is balanced at 7.365.
And you also say that exercise can make you fat. So you're saying don't exercise?
No, it's not that exercise is bad. Is when we over-exercise, we produce lactic acid, and that lactic acid is thrown out into the fatty tissues, which can cause the body to go into preservation mode, which can then also make us sick, tired, and also fat.
All right. You know what? If I don't have to count calories and I don't have to exercise.
No, you have to exercise. Exercise is important. The most important part of exercise is sweating, because you eliminate acids through perspiration. It's when you over-exercise it's not good for you, okay?
Okay. Dr. Young.
So definitely exercise.
Okay. Couldn't get away with it, could I? Thanks very much. Dr. Robert Young, author of The pH Miracle for Weight Loss. Okay. Eat healthy. Don't forget to exercise.